Hi, I'm Inez Simpson and I created the Simpson protocol, and I'm happy to be sitting here in my own home in my comfort of my house talking to you about the Simpson protocol live online for Australia and New Zealand. So we were going to come live to Australia. We were settled all up to do a nice training in Perth. But now, the way things are, we are going to do it online, and I really want to talk a little bit about how that is for you. Yeah, I've now done we've done maybe 3 or 4 trainings live online with Simpson Protocol. And what we found out is that it works really well. In fact, there's a lot of ways it is better in some ways. So first, you're in the comfort of your home, just like me, with maybe your hypnosis slippers on, and you can sit there. You can use your own facilities in your home, your own comfortable chairs, not those hard ones that we use in hotels. Those are the benefits. And by the end of this training, you know very well on how to work online and live. So you know everything that you need to know. So Simpson Protocol is sort of a different way of thinking and using hypnosis. It's relatively content-free, as people would say, and it's a holistic practice. Now, what does that mean, holistic practice? To me, that means it's every part of you is addressed. So physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, all parts of you are addressed. And so what I say to clients is just allow yourself to be open to possibility. The more you leave yourself open to possibility, how much more will be possible. And that's all we need. We don't need them to have a certain type of belief system. We don't think some way of thinking. The only thing they need to do is allow their mind to do the work for them. We ask questions of what we call the superconscious. The superconscious is a part of them that knows everything or can connect to anything. Just like the internet connects to other things. It can connect and get them answers they need. So their mind is doing all the work for them, for the conscious mind. They are one unit, but that superconscious part will be doing the work for the conscious and the rest of the body, mind, and spirit. So holistic. So what can you use it for is anything. So let me go through a few samples of anything. There's smoking, the usual, allowing people to lose weight, sexual issues, emotional issues, anxiety, depression, any of those things. There is not a special technique that differentiates from the out. It's all the same thing, no matter what you're working on, something physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. There's no difference. If somebody comes into you with a dis-ease, you work on that. If you come in with something that's physically in some kind of ailment, you address that. But anything, including we have practitioners that work with addictions. Could be sugar, could be anything, could be drugs, could be just anything that a person considers an addiction to. So when I say anything, I mean anything. So by the end of the class, if I ask you, what can we use this for? And you still don't believe or know that you can do this for anything, I don't know, I've probably done something wrong by then. But the whole thing online is incredible because you're comfortable in your own home. You get to have, we actually make it less. The 4-day is usually done in 4 days, obviously live. And what we're doing with this is going to be 2 weekends. Well, a little longer, long weekends. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the dates in Australia are May 23rd, 24th, 25th, and then May 30th, 31st, and June 1st. That's the Australian ones. So in Australia, no matter what the time zone you're in, it'll work for you. It also works for me, obviously, because I'm on the west coast of Canada. So mine is on Pacific Central Time. So it'll be starting at 7 a.m. on Western Australian time, and the rest of Australia will be starting at 9 a.m. So I get to come in the day before you. It's so much fun, this time zone stuff. I found with breaking it up like that, the people, we put you all together in a group, Messenger or WhatsApp, and whatever works for you. And then we can communicate en group. And then also what happens between is, so far, all the people that have taken it, they get together with each other and they do more practice. So it allows you more time to integrate information, learn from each other. All those things are a benefit of this online training. So again, I think the 4.5 hour, the only thing that can happen is if you need a few more minutes to finish up a demo or something, but that's pretty well how much time it'll take. The demos are very well done for one reason. I think the difference between live is when I'm at the front of the room, everybody's looking, they don't see everything. Online, they see everything close up, and that has made a difference too. So the benefits, and the ones that's not, is that you can't hug each other and you can't be there. But otherwise, there's a very good way of teaching. And live, this is the difference. So you're not just watching video, you're doing it live with me. And we go through it. I show the demos online. By the time you're finished, you totally understand how to work online, like I said before. And you know how to work live, for those that choose to continue that in a while. So there's everything about it is what I would call optimum and beneficial. Very good terminology for SP people. Yeah. So know that you get everything the same as you get in the live training, with the little bonuses of having what you want for your coffee break and all those things. But you still get everything the same, you practice the same amount, and you go into, the only difference with it is in live, you have to do it all in the same room on the hard hotel chairs. Whereas in your home, you get to go into a virtual room with someone and practice. So you don't have any outside interference, which in some ways is beneficial, in some ways I consider a little detrimental. But there's benefits of both. I like it when they're in a full room and people can get past the noise and know that anything can happen in trance without being in a quiet place. And the benefit of having it online and practicing in a virtual room is your pet can be with you if it chooses, or you choose. And it doesn't matter. So I get people over being in a noisy place. Now I can get people being sure on how to address pets and everything online in your sessions with clients. And it just works wonderfully. I'm really happy with it. The only thing I'm not happy with is I'm not physically in your land. And, I love coming into Australia. So hopefully, in the not long future, we'll do another live training in Australia. So I'm not really, the only thing now, I've addressed Australia, but exactly the same thing we're going to do in New Zealand. So the same time zone, or not similar time zones. So if anybody can't come to one, they could probably go to the other. And in New Zealand, it's from June 12th to 14th, so 12, 13, 14, and then 19, 20, 21. So, and it'll be same sessions and starting New Zealand time at 9 a.m. So I'll tell you in Australia, if you can go register, you can just either go right from this page, and otherwise you can also address, there's things there for Hope Wesley and Kenneth Aldridge if you want to know anything else from them, from local people. And you can always address us at any time. Our email is very busy and open. So do not be afraid to ask anything you need to know. And New Zealand is Justine Lette, and she's a trainer in New Zealand, and all her information will be there. It's all on the page, and the page is there. I'm reading right off it, and you will just see it down below. So I'm very excited to do it this way because so far I've had great outcomes with it, and I'm excited to do it because the retention seems to be better of the information, because people maybe are more focused. I don't know what it is, but it's very great. So like I said, it's a great training and you have great outcomes and you'll know a lot when you're done.